There are corners of the Earth so strange, so incredible, that they seem like they're from another world. Impossible formations, landscapes that defy logic, and colors you wouldn't even believe were real. Are you ready to discover 6 places so mysterious you'd swear they don't belong on this planet? Get ready, because what you're about to see will leave you speechless. In the Horn of Africa, on the border between Ethiopia and Eritrea, there's a place that looks like it's from another planet. The Danakil Depression is located more than 100 meters below sea level and is one of the hottest places in the world, with temperatures exceeding 50 degrees Celsius. This extreme desert is home to active volcanoes like Erta Ale, with a permanent lava lake, fumaroles that spew acid, and salt and sulfur lakes of impossible colors. Here, life is almost impossible, but for scientists, it's a natural laboratory that could resemble the environment on Mars. And yet the Afar, a nomadic people, survive in this hell of heat and salt, extracting blocks of salt by hand, as they have for centuries. The Danakil Depression is dangerous, beautiful, and unique, a reminder of how wild our planet can be. Would you dare to explore it? In the heart of Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in Hunan Province, rise like otherworldly pillars, the Tianzi Mountains. With peaks rising up to 1,200 meters, they appear to float among the clouds, forming a landscape that inspired the floating mountains in the film Avatar. These unique formations originated over 300 million years ago, sculpted by the erosion of water and wind. The result, stone towers that defy logic and gravity. Their name, Tianzi, means son of heaven. According to legend, a leader of the Tujia people proclaimed himself emperor in these mountains and resisted invaders until his death. Since then, the place is considered sacred. Today, the Tianzi Mountains are a symbol of cultural and spiritual pride for China. From viewing points like the one in Halong Park, you can observe the sea of clouds, golden sunrises, and spectacular seasonal changes. Spring with mystical mist, vivid green summer, golden autumn, and a snowy winter that transforms the towers into icy needles. And if you want an unforgettable experience, you can ride the world's highest elevator, the Beilong elevator, an engineering marvel that takes you up the cliff face in less than 2 minutes. Hundreds of photographers and travelers come here every year seeking to capture the ineffable, the feeling of being among the gods, in a kingdom lost in the clouds. The Tianzi Mountains are not only a natural wonder, they are a bridge between earth and sky, between history and legend. In the middle of the Pacific, between green islands and turquoise waters, there is a lake like no other on the planet. Jellyfish Lake in Palau is a natural sanctuary where thousands of jellyfish swim in harmony with humans. These jellyfish are not dangerous. They have evolved for thousands of years without needing to defend themselves because they live isolated from the ocean, without predators. Their sting is so weak that it poses no risk to people. That's why here, you can swim among them. The lake formed about 12,000 years ago, when sea levels rose and trapped salt water between the island's rocks. Over time, a closed ecosystem developed, completely unique. The stars of the place are the golden jellyfish, Mastigius papua et pisoni, a species that exists nowhere else in the world. Every morning, thousands of them migrate with the sun, crossing the lake from east to west in search of light for their symbiotic algae, which provide them with energy. But this paradise is also fragile. Climate changes and human activities have already jeopardized its delicate balance. That's why for some years now, scuba diving in the lake has been prohibited and access is controlled to protect the jellyfish. More than just a tourist attraction, Jellyfish Lake is a reminder of what nature can create when left alone, and how easily it can be lost if we don't take care of it. Visiting it is like entering another world, a gentle, silent, almost magical world. In the middle of the arid desert of southern Peru, one of humanity's greatest mysteries lies hidden. The Nazca lines, gigantic drawings traced on the Earth more than 1,500 years ago, so large that they can only be seen from the sky. Who made them and why? The answers are still unclear. These are more than 300 geoglyphs, some more than 200 meters long, created by the Nazca culture between 200 BC and 600 AD. They removed dark stones from the ground to reveal the lighter sand beneath. And so, without modern tools, they drew perfect figures that have withstood centuries of wind and oblivion. Some believe they were ceremonial paths, others astronomical maps, and still others claim they were made to communicate with beings from other worlds. Every year, thousands of people fly over the area to see from the air the hummingbird, the monkey, the astronaut, figures so precise that they still baffle scientists. Modern studies with drones and satellites continue to uncover new hidden features, revealing that the desert holds more secrets than we imagine. And yet this heritage of humanity is fragile. Climate change and human activity threaten to forever erase these traces of the past. The Nazca lines are more than ancient art. They are silent messages from a vanished civilization, an enigma written in the earth that still awaits deciphering. High in the mountains of northern Laos, there is a landscape as ancient as it is mysterious. The Plain of Jars, thousands of enormous stone vessels scattered across hills and plains, as if giants had left their crockery behind. It is estimated that there are more than 2,000 carved jars, some up to 3 meters high and weighing several tons. Who made them? And for what purpose? No one knows for sure, but archaeologists believe they were created more than 2,000 years ago by a vanished civilization. One theory suggests they were funerary urns used for cremation rites or secondary burials. Another, that they were used to store rainwater or even rice wine for ancestral ceremonies. The most astonishing thing is that many of these pieces were carved in distant quarries and transported without wheels or pack animals, crossing mountainous terrain. How did they do it? It's another unsolved mystery. But the greatest danger lies not in the past, but in the present. During the Vietnam War, this region was heavily bombed. Even today, many areas are marked by craters and unexploded ordnance. As a result, many parts of the plain remain closed to the public, while demining teams work to clear the area. Despite everything, the site was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2019 and continues to attract curious travelers and archaeologists from around the world. The Plain of Jars is a stone puzzle, a window to the past that still holds more questions than answers. In the heart of Iceland, where the earth breathes fire and steam, there's a natural spectacle you can't miss. The Strokkur Geyser, one of the most active and famous on the planet. Every 5 to 10 minutes, Strokkur shoots a column of boiling water more than 20 meters high. An explosion that lasts only a few seconds, but is forever etched in your memory. Iceland sits on the mid-Atlantic ridge, an area of intense geothermal activity. Here, the heat from the planet's interior is so close to the surface that it creates impossible landscapes. Fumaroles, bubbling mud pools, and geysers like Strokkur. A geyser forms when groundwater becomes so hot that it turns to steam, and with nowhere to escape, explodes to the surface. Strokkur means mixer in Icelandic, and for good reason. Just before erupting, it forms a blue bubble that inflates like a bomb, and then explodes with force. It's one of the few geysers in the world that erupts so regularly, making it a must-see natural attraction for travelers and photographers. In winter, it spews steam amidst the snow. In summer, it sparkles under the midnight sun. Strokkur never stops. Located on Iceland's famous Golden Circle, next to Gullfoss Waterfall and Thingvellir National Park, Strokkur is a living jewel in a land of ice and fire. More than a geyser, It's the heartbeat of a planet still in the making. Did you like the video? Then subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next ones. Leave your like and tell us what you thought in the comments. See you on the next trip.